creating a positive culture in your salon is probably the most, I can't say that, they're all so important, is one of the most, it's a top 5 system you gotta have in your salon. If you do not have positive culture in your salon, you're screwed. Like, you're dead on arrival. Like, it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. The reason that you have to have positive culture in your salon is because it breeds teamwork. And teamwork breeds motivation and care for one another, which is what we need to have in the salon. Now, I don't know really, like, and I don't know if it's because of what I see online and that my blinders are on, but I don't see too many like toxic salons on the internet anymore, or situations. But then I go to like the comment section on some posts sometimes and I'm like, really? And then people can be toxic or uncomfortable or negative on their own. And so like it could happen, right? We could have a negative environment. So it's your job to protect your culture at all costs in the salon, because open communication builds trust. And so when we can have open communication about things that could potentially turn negative, but you just don't go there, you remain in the positive realm. Right? And yeah, like, we don't want to be like toxic positivity or whatever. You have to address the real life stuff that goes on. But when you have a positive culture to begin with, when things get hard, it's easier to do it together. It's easier when you have that open line of communication and you can have conversations about things. On top of that, it has to be built on shared, accepted, and honored, and then embodied core values. Core values, I love. Go back to the beginning of this 100 Days of Salon Systems and Stories. Literally, like, there are multiple videos just on core values. But you have to have shared core values that you first decide fit your business and your brand, also that you can embody, and then literally like bring it to your team, and they gotta live it too. Like, this is all part of the process in order for salon culture to have an effect on your bottom line. But also, like, salon culture has effect on your bottom line no matter what, if it's good or bad. But having a positive one is certainly going to make your life as a salon owner so much easier. And honestly, like, you need to have a welcoming environment for your staff and for clients to feel good coming there. Like, it's unbelievable when new clients come to the salon, they go, everyone's so nice here. And I'm like, what salon did you go to before? How did they treat you? Like, this is a standard that I hold in life. Like, you must be kind. Always be kind. It's the ABK. Like, for real though, like, it's just mind-blowing to me, but it is so important to have a welcoming environment for clients and of course for your staff. But your culture, it is exuded from every like little wall and follicle and little hairspray can that you have on your shelves. Like, it's there. Like, you must, like, it's felt and people can tell when they come in. And it's important that you make sure it's a good one, right? If you care. Now, even like the stuffiest, fanciest, bougiest, like little high heel wearing foo-foo salon lady, like, and like, there's nothing wrong with that. I love it. I was thinking like London and Paris, like fancy like this. I don't even know if this exists anywhere, right? But I'm sure it does. But like, even, I'm in Southern California, so like nothing's fancy here, right? Like, wear jeans and like, it's fine and we like it, but you get an elevated experience in my salon. Either way, like, even in that like foo-foo, like little suit wearing fancy salon, like where it can be super rigid and whatever, if they don't make you feel welcome, like, you're not going back, right? Like, you might go once, but like, there's somebody that makes you feel welcome, especially in the salon environment. Like, it's got to be feely. It's got to be juicy for you and like, and your feelings, right? Like, you have to feel so good when you're there, no matter what kind of salon you're in. And now, what makes you feel good might be different for you versus me, or the gal down the street, or the salon down the street. And that's why there can be so many amazing salons all flourishing, because there's people for everybody, right? There's a lid for every pot, as my grandmother used to say. So like it's okay if your warm and welcoming environment and your positive salon culture is not hugs for every client and like blankies and getting cozy and like chit chat and laughing and like multi conversations and whatever. That's how it is at my salon. But that's because I designed it that way. But like your warm and fuzzy culture could be, you know, really like being a part of the brand and just wanting to really come and get that elevated experience. And it's a really like low key and chill environment, but like people still smile at you, right? And they say, welcome, like, we're so happy to have you here at blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not like, hi, how are you? Like, come on in, you know, like that's the vibe at my salon. But also, but not always, like not everybody is as like fired up as I am maybe, but you know, it's like, hi, welcome, come in. Like we have a big smile. We like stand up tall. We're happy you're there. And it could also be like very subdued, right? And that would still be welcoming if people were like, welcome in, like, we're so happy you're here, right? And that happens in a lot of places because that fits the brand, right? So this is good. This is it. So this is where I will leave you for today. Let me check my notes. Yeah. That's what you got to do. You have to have open communication. You have to literally have core values first and then share them and embody them and then create a welcoming environment because it touches everybody.